Hi, Thursday, June 4th. We got another package in the mail. Christmas has come early. I wonder what this could be. Before we go any further, I'm going to ask you to subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with a friend. One, two. I sure hate it when they do that. Oh. I think I know what that is. That's going to be horseradish. Let's go ahead and put that and see what we got. Jimmy, it looks like it's got just a little bit of mold on it. We'll treat that with a little bit of peroxide and take care of that. We'll get this in the ground here directly. I want to get this mold off of the sides. I think that'll do the trick. Now, unfortunately, it's got a root on it. I'm going to try something. I think this will rot if we don't do this. Let it dry out. Rinse it off. This one came off. That came off with a little piece of root. I'm going to set that in the jar with this basil. See if we can't get this going. Unfortunately, the heat index out there is almost 100 degrees. These look like they had a tough little trip. So we'll just keep an eye on him. And I'm hoping this is just around the top. So, there you go. Be gentle. Be gentle. Probably gonna burn those. May burn the foliage, but I'm gonna get them rinsed off here real quick. Alright, we're going to let those dry, and once it cools off this evening, we'll go ahead and put them out in soil, up to the soil line. Just to recap, the horseradish came out of the box. Some little bit of visible mold on the crowns. We washed them in 3% peroxide, rinsed them under cold water, scraped off any visible mold, set them on a clean paper towel to dry. We're going to let them dry a little bit, see if there's any more visible mold. We're going to put them out in containers that we filled with dirt yesterday. While cleaning, one of the leaves broke off, but it had a root attached, so we put that in a container of water. Jimmy, this is awesome. We'll see if I'm just a true hobbyist or if my thumb has a little green on it. I think this will work. Well, it has cooled down. It's only in the mid 80s right now. We're going to go ahead and put these in containers. Now I'm going to put them in buckets for right now and see if we can't get them to root. The sun is the best disinfectant. These are still just a little damp. Before the roots dry out, I want to get these in some soil. This is a second plant that I've never attempted to grow, so I'm very excited to see what happens. Go ahead and put them in some soil. Now I'm not going to take them all the way down. Soil was on these roots. It's about as deep as I'm going to plant these to begin with. And what appeared to have a little mold on it, we're going to leave out of the ground and let the sun beat down on it. Just snug that in. I'll come back and water it here in just a second. There's one in. Well, we did get quite a bit of peroxide on this, so get his roots down in the soil. Let the sun beat down on it a little bit. This one has the most green on it and the most roots. We could possibly separate this and try to do two. What I'm thinking is, after the long trip, we don't want to traumatize these too much. So we're going to go ahead and try to get them established first. Now, from what I understand, you don't want to plant these directly in the garden. They're very, very invasive. Well, I'm not real worried about them not making it. They're supposed to be pretty tough plants. Well, there again, we'll see what we get. We'll give it a little drink around the edges. We'll try not to get too much on the root itself. And the soil itself is very damp underneath, coming straight out of the compost pile yesterday. All right, we'll see what we get. Now that we have horseradish and turmeric in the dirt, we're going to go for a trifecta, and we're going to try ginger also this year. After I do this for a while, I might become a master gardener. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.